Hi everybody, I have a little bit different setup today, so I hope you can see what I'm doing. I made a traveler's notebook junk journal using a magazine, which is right here, a coloring book, and some paper. And this is not my idea. Naz or Nazi from Amity Bloom took a Daphne's diary and made it into a traveler's notebook junk journal, which is what this is. And so it's really simple, and I didn't measure anything. I didn't use a ruler at all, or I didn't use any special tools. I just used scissors, so maybe the cutting's not perfectly straight. So no paper cutter, no punches, nothing, just scissors. I used glue stick. I used like a really crappy cheap glue stick. I just put a lot on, and I sewed it as my binding, and that's it. Okay, so I know you probably have a magazine at home. I picked up this coloring book, $4.99 at the grocery store in the checkout line, and I did copy it, but I'm not selling this journal. It's just for me, so that's okay. And I also just had a pad of writing paper that I used for areas for me to write. So this was the Livehappy magazine, and I just found it at my house. I don't know if I purchased it or what, but this is what's left of it, which is not very much. The cover's not left. I used the cover for the cover. So on the this was the cover. This was the cover that I cut off. I just estimated about the size of a traveler's notebook, and I just added a little extra on this edge. So the cover was the cover, and I just tore out whole images that I liked. So the very center image is an image that I really liked, and so I just kept that as a whole image. And then I cut out other things that I liked, and then I just cut around them, and so I'm going to show you this. So again, it's something that you can do if you're kind of in the middle of nowhere, or at least not where you have a lot of art supplies. So here is, oh, and I did use a needle and thread. Okay, so, but not a special needle, just like a random needle I had. So this was the image from the inside the book. There was something else here, but I just covered up what I didn't like. But I loved this, be creative every day. And then this was part of the coloring book. You see that? So, and this was the lined paper. And so the first opening page here, there's a little pocket, and magazine is pretty thin, but then when you start gluing on the coloring book pages, it gets kind of thick. This was just a tag in there, or a thicker part in there. I just like that and Livehappy. I could probably gesso over that. I haven't really prepared it to actually work in, but here's a little pocket. Here's a part of an image that I liked, and it's just on a flap, and on the back side I put coloring book. Here's lined paper that I just glued on part of a magazine image that I like, and then this was a magazine image. My daughter was what's this called? It's been a long week. Ladybug. She was a ladybug for Halloween, so that reminded me of her. But I could write about my daughter, or I can even gesso the back. So another image that I liked that was in the magazine, just some lined paper. This was part of the coloring book. And then, here's my tag. I put the coloring book on the back of an image from the magazine. So one magazine I used. Here's another part of a coloring book, and then this was part of the cover, and I just glued these things on. I actually really liked that. So maybe if I went somewhere, I could use that as a tag, but this is just a tuck spot. I actually cut the magazine right there and like overlapped it because I like the mountains and the sun and then also the flowers. So, you know, you can be very creative. This I just put the coloring book on top of. I just like the color of this. I don't know what I'm going to do with this page, but it's just a starting point for me. This was another part of the coloring book. This was, again, just another, it's just glued on. Why I like using the glue stick is it doesn't make the paper all wrinkly, and it's very flat. You can get it very thin, a thin coat, and so I can still color on this, and there's nothing like bumpy. This was just another image I liked through the magazine, and I backed it with my coloring book. I think this is a little flip out. Okay. I could write, I can journal. Another page with a flip out, and I backed it with an image. I don't know what I'm going to do here, but this was interesting. This was another picture. I didn't like the picture that was there, but I put another picture that I did like of trees here. But I could put gesso, I could glue things, I could washi tape. I just like this purple and then white, so again I could gesso and put more things or tape something down. I hope I'm in frame. Like I said, I have a little bit different setup right now. Another color book image that I liked, and readers write, so I thought that was kind of cool. Another just collage of things. I can write, I can draw or color in. And then here's that center image that I just love. So I was thinking I could put things that remind me of it around the edge, or quotes or something, or leave it plain. It's okay to leave something in your journal undone. That's okay. Another thing I loved this here, and it says mindful movement, and then this kind of reminded me of being mindful as well. So, you know, just something inspiring to me. Livehappy was already on the magazine page, and then I just cut out these shells from the coloring book and pasted them on some lined paper so I can write a list, you know, what makes me happy. This side was that was part of the cover, but I put lined paper on. It's really thick actually, and a little image to color, and then this is a little tuck spot, and this was, you know, part of something, but I put the words upside down. So then they become less words and more like a design element or just a texture, you know, basically black and lavender. And then this image in the back is actually, there was another image there, but I pasted that image of the tree. I think I showed you that over here so you can see. So just made it what I wanted it to be. Just the image from the magazine, nothing more. This is just a page to write on with an edge, with a border. More coloring book backed with an image. There was 3 pictures here, and I didn't like it, so I found some scraps from the magazine and put these scraps here. Again, I put it upside down, so it's more of just color and less of actual words. And then, you know, I could write a little journaling. Again, lots of gesso. Picture lots of gesso going in. I just like the color of the pink and then this image, so we just put those together. I like this question, how do you flourish? So maybe I would gesso some other things. Maybe I would write ways that I flourish. More coloring book. I think this is a little, yeah, a flip up so I could hide something. Maybe I would keep at work, maybe I wouldn't. You know, maybe I could put something else there. I love this. This was on the top of the magazine corner on most pages, but this is like, I could put quotes from different things that my mother says or different things that my daughters say or whatever. Just things I like, quotes in general. Another coloring book page with an image, and then the back page is just the back page. So I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you will make something, again, out of nothing, very inexpensive. I had all of these things except for the grocery store color book, which I loved because it was small. So And then I just copied them, and I didn't even copy every page. I just copied a few pages and the ones that I wanted. And again, I'm not selling it, so it's just for my personal use. So I can make a copy of a coloring book. So you can too. So yeah, like I said, I also got this idea from Nazi at Amity Bloom, and I think I will link her channel below. She is really inspiring. And then the idea of adding like the coloring book behind things, I don't know where that came. Well, she did she do that? I don't remember if she did that or not. But one person that does a lot of mixing of coloring book and other things is Dee Dee Willingham, and I just adore her. I love her channel. She's very entertaining, so I'll also link that in the bottom below. And from this, I ended up doing like a birthday card for somebody that loves Minions. So I'll make another video and show you the Minion kind of coloring book, kind of birthday card, activity book. So yeah, please, like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, just skip the video, right? Anyway, have a great day, and hope to make more videos for you all soon. Thank you.